unless one of these two make the run, they might be able to swing at the Kings, make some money themselves. Let's get it. PS2 game 1, Beastly Jakal.
Already getting the tilt with the first hit, but then dropping the banana. I was going to say that Jakal was blessed right there, and then Beastly's like, you know, my luck's not too bad either. Let's both go ahead and hit up the casino after this.
All right, already getting some air dodges out from Jakal. Beastly looking for some good panning options. It's a good reset with that down air. Now, can we just reset again? Monkey flip getting a little too close for comfort. Finally, Jakal able to get a grab, and now we just wait. Little leapfrog on the shield. Have to use some of those claws. Use some of the disjoints as much as you can against Diddy.
I definitely think that you brought up the perfect option right there. That monkey flip, it's going to be so pivotal in this matchup. Wolf, not necessarily the most mobile character, but that's the problem. If you give him a banana and give him space, he can make so much out of it.
But hey, you know, Jakal knows how to play around banana. This is the item play that I kind of expect from the Diddy Kong master of Destruct. He's able to beat any Diddy Kong in his own game, so.
Also, speaking of Diddy Kong Master, we talked about Beastly with the down B tag. Dude knows what his money maker is.
Oh, of course. He's like, you know, it pays my taxes. I might as well give it a little kickback, you know.
Potassium overload right here.
That's
Stuck
right.
in the corner, though. Down tilt yet again. Forcing the reset. Actually snipes the barrels. I think Diddy's good enough, but no. That lingering neutral air. No recovery available for Beastly. And Jakal with a dominant game 1.
What a trade that you'll take even if you die. And Jakal didn't die. Stays alive at 130. And now we keep this extra credit going. Look at all this. The B&B's coming out. Down throw, dash attack, still looking good. Oh my god, he went for the throat!
I don't know what to say, Nerf. Jakal already out here trying to put out a statement win. Doesn't quite work out, but when you've got a full stock lead, yeah, I'm going for the haymakers.
Oh my god, you might play a silly character sometimes, but you play all serious business.
Yeah, you want to talk about fun? It's like that. Nothing fundamental about that Wolf Flash attempt.
Absolutely not. That was
extracurricular.
Savage. But you love to see it.
This is a regrab, isn't it?
Yeah, this might be. Oh, had to go out and around, tried to overarch around the claws, but Jakal with the perfect space.
I love Beastly. Like, still controlling the barrels after that. Like, we both knew that Beastly was done, but
what
you
are you
see
gonna
the
do,
gentle
bro?
arc of those barrels. Like, listen,
Oh
I'm still
my
going to
God.
give you a 1-2.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
Just let him. Just remind him. Just remind him. All right, but that was a pretty dominant game 1 for Jakal. I mean, it felt like he was off to the races so quickly in the game. Beastly's going to have to play a little bit more patiently, I feel like, because it was some of those aggressive monkey flips that didn't get him any favors in the last one.
I agree. That, and also the other big issue was just throwing the banana aggressively at Jakal. Too many times, Jakal was able to separate Diddy Kong from the banana and then use that item game plan for his own advantage.
Right, and already we're seeing Beastly start to Z-drop it instead, which I think is a pretty good alternative, but we'll have to see if it gets any purchase.
Double down tilt, but then the reverse neutral air actually disjoints enough to beat that one out. That move is very good, Nerf.
For sure, but Jakal can just kind of throw away the banana, not really too worried about that. Dash attack, getting something here, and a little cheeky. I think the optimistic up smash, gotta watch out here, but we get a juggle of our own here. Beastly gonna force Jakal to the ledge, and there we get a very nice trip. The banana arcing all the way down, and Jakal just kind of stood there.
Yeah, that was a very optimistic blaster. That move does have a ton of lag, so I'm kind of surprised Jakal went for it there. That defensive option, 8% not worth the stock.
Yeah, now he's starting to use Blaster perhaps a little hesitantly because you can see Beastly getting close enough where I think if he followed through, he probably could have swing, but you know, he doesn't actually get anything. Beastly losing that first stock finally.
Actually, the swing and out of disadvantage, but again, dropping the banana. Beastly able to keep Jakal on his toes, unable to keep that pressure situation going. Up B out of disadvantage, and not really getting too hard punished for it. Beastly tried to jump away, getting slapped away by that forward air, but not a ton of damage right there.
Yeah, so far the disengage has been pretty good. I think on both sides. I mean, Jakal not able to get some of the big strings that he was able to get in the last game, obviously, but Beastly is kind of like catching on to his game a little bit, but the jump away from the monkey flip, you can tell Jakal is baiting it out now.
Oh no,
there it is.
Bad angle for Beastly. Just like you said, baited out the awkward recovery. Beastly chose slightly incorrectly. Got to pull out the protractor for those.
Oh my god, yeah, you got to narrow your angles at all times. Hope you pass trigonometry. Got to deal with that back air, though. A lot of meaty hits and finally get a trade. Beastly maybe still not able to get off this ledge.
I don't think Jakal meant to grab edge right there. I think that was 100%. I am baiting for the down air if you hit a single button.
You might be right. All right. Whoa, the air dodge of all things, and Jakal lets a forward smash rip, perhaps errantly. Obviously misses an opportunity, but that's okay. Throws another one out. This time it's going to connect. Jakal going up 2-0 with another confident game. I mean, it feels like even though it was even for a good minute, that second minute of the game really turned around in Jakal's favor.
Just look at that. All the shield pressure in the world. Beastly just like, listen, I know I'm going to get the parry, and then it doesn't end up mattering. Catching even just a drop shield walk forward. Beastly wasn't being super aggressive right there, but Jakal, lock, stock, and barrel had that one ready.
Crazy stuff. So we're going to run it right back. What is Battlefield again? Triplat stage did help a little bit with the banana placements, but I found that once Jakal figured out where Beastly wanted to put it, like on one of the side platforms, it really wasn't too much. And other than the silly up smash on top platform, Jakal really didn't make any errant moves on this stage himself. So
it feels like Jakal is the kind of player who, when he's starting to feel that he's got the momentum, he tosses out a lot more of these smash attacks. We saw it at the end of that game, and then we saw it at the start of this one. Yeah. Already it's like, hey, if they roll in, I get the punish. If not, so what?
True. I mean, I appreciate the effort, right? Like the 50-50, you never know. Throw it out. If it connects, hey, don't you look cool. But right now, Jakal always looking cool on the ledge, trying to keep his cool.
Forces the regrab, unable to make anything out of it. Low recovery, we're going under the stage. We are very smart by Beastly. I think you got to mix it up, but Jakal, unperturbed, gets that standard get up yet again. Beastly, this is looking like dire straits right here. We need that adaptation of the adaptation, just like you were talking about, Nerd.
Right. We're already seeing a little bit more down B from Jakal, obviously. He's kind of just trying to like bait out something from Beastly or make him think twice about throwing a projectile just on auto reaction. But speaking of auto reaction, we've got that muscle memory down pat. We see it instantly up smash.
And that's also something I really appreciate from Beastly. He always charges just a little bit. Yep. And that's exactly what you want to do. Take every millisecond that your opponent gives you.
Right. It's a juggle here. Nice. Finish with the back air. Can't seem to get Beastly. Okay. The neutral get up caught again. Jakal bobbing and weaving, bouncing from side to side on the ledge, keeping himself a little bit more elusive. And unfortunately, Beastly unable to keep his eyes tightly on him.
It just feels as though Jakal is showing time and time again that he has that very small punish window on lock. Yeah. If I'm Beastly, I'm thinking about rolling in. I know it's slower, I know it's more laggy, but you've got to get a mix going.
Sure. Okay, fair. Look for a third one. I appreciate it, but on platform has to get up. Beastly was looking for a banana grab, so, you know, yeah. Get a little time to recover.
Can we talk about the Wolf Z-grab neutral airing? Both of these characters have a similar plan when they get the banana going. This is kind of messed up that Jakal understands this stuff.
Yeah, but that's all those years of playing against this this character, you know. You say, gonna be able to Wolf Flash perfectly, adeptly to ledge. Gonna wait for this, a quick hop into the bear. I mean, Beastly, yeah, getting, again, too close, but just the right DI.
Awkward recovery angle. We go with the neutral air. Yeah, lingering hitbox not going to work out. Regrab yet again. Jakal just waiting for the drop shield, but what a parry from Beastly to save that stock.
The only unfortunate part is that he didn't get the kill here with all this rage. 128 on Wolf, and yeah, just has to turn around. Instant dash attack. The handshake. Jakal cleans up with a 3-0.
That is such a messed up situation, too. It feels like Wolf, again, not a character that you think of as being super, super mobile. Typically, this is somebody that's going to struggle to react, but watch the movement here. This is I bet you will flinch eventually. Toss out one safe aerial, not going to do anything. Go for the dash attack the second that Beastly drops shield to try to take a step or two forward. Yeah. It is, we are not punishing massive mistakes by Beastly. It is, if you give me a frame, I take all the stocks.
Right, and that seems like a really, really tight human reaction until you realize that that's exactly what Jakal wanted.
True enough.
He's looking for it now. He's forcing Beastly to think, oh,